Lady B Free here from Smooth Jazz Predictions. We're going to rock with Cancer for their March 2020 love read. This read is a general, so if it doesn't resonate, we don't have to fight or bite. You are one from millions. 18 and plus is what I would ask my audience to be here. This read can be reversed and is also timeless. Let's ride, Cancers. Looks like for some of you Cancerans, look like you could be dealing with someone that had never dealt with their childhood, or it could be you Cancerans that never had dealt with their childhood. All right, feeling the reverse as you need to. All right. Look like that some of you are in a unrequited love relationship here. All right. Some of you are legally married into this relationship. And some of you are just booing up, okay? Living together, boyfriend and girlfriend, baby mama or baby father type of situation here. All right. Well, for some of you, the spirit has shown up, the spirit card here, and I know that means that the spirit is really speaking here. The spirit have spoken to some of you Cancerans concerning this toxic love relationship. But before you click off, I would advise you not to, because I am seeing a miracle, a wonderful, blessed joy at the end of this reading here. But let me pinch you, will you? It's showing that the spirit is advising you, Cancerans, to pay attention to your partner a little bit more closely, okay? The spirit is also advising how important it is for some of you Cancerans to now learn to take your power back and stop practicing being the victim of it all, okay? The spirit also is whispering to me to let the Canceran know, to some of them and for some of the Cancerans, that you are victimizing yourself after feeling the toxicity of this relationship for a good while now. That means you are aware, and it has been brought to your spiritual and your soulish attention how this relationship is not healthy and how you really need to take your departure from it for the sake of your health, for the sake of your mental state, and for the state of your emotional self. You see, after you stay in there for too long, knowing what the deal is, well, then it's not the situation. Then it turns into you are the problem against yourself. Self-afflicting this pain here. Well, anywho, it's showing, and the spirit want you to pay attention to what your partner is doing at this time, Canceran. He is saying, or your spirit is saying, to really look at how they are treating you. Pay a little less attention. Pay attention to it, but pay a little less attention to what they are saying to you. Everyone is getting this card here. But yet, pay attention to what they are doing to you. For the actions now and at this time, Canceran, is where the truth will lie at. Because see, you got to understand, for some of you Cancerans, what you was dealing with anyway was nothing but a big motherfucking liar. So this is why you are being told to pay attention to what they do and a little less on what they're saying. Because see, on their wordship, you have already found out the truth, and the truth be this, that they are a liar. But for some of you, you have not wanted to come out of your mouth to tell the truth and said, no, I see the truth in the matter with my partner. The truth lies within what he or she does. Okay? So you keep paying attention to that. Because at the end, it has a way of bringing your self-worth back up. Or for the very first time for some of you Cancerins, okay? All right. This person is living a two-faced lie for some of you Cancerins, the person that you're dealing with. They have a addiction, one that you have not seen, can verify with your own eyes yet, but you can tell within your knowings that something is just not right. They come off sneaky, starting to become unavailable a little bit more. Okay? Very argumentative. Like I said, childlike behaviors. Want to argue about the simplest things. And for some of you, you're starting to know that they're starting to pick arguments and fights, for that way they can leave. They had already had plans to do that. And they, for some of you Cancerins, are aware that you are on the isms and schisms. Okay? But anyway, for some of you Cancerins, you are dealing with someone that is living a two-faced lie. They're angel in the day, sometimes, and most definitely a hellion at night. This person likes to drink, and they might be dealing with pills, but I know for sure there is an addiction of drinking here for sure. That drinking demon, I hate him. And it is showing strong pills, but most definitely the drinking there. Okay? The drinking, you can tell of. But you kind of wondering, like I know it being intoxicated is, but there's something else got this person acting a little screwy. This is what some of the Cancerins is putting together now. It's the pills. Okay? This person likes to screw a lot of people other than you. Okay? The people that this person is going after, Cancerin, can't even light a candle to you. These people that they are after and having sex with is straight trash there. I can tell that by where he's laying them down at and where they're getting it on at. Okay? This person, for some of you Cancerins, is living that double life of one day they heterosexual with you, and then at night they bisexual, or full gay, or full lesbian. Okay? Real two-faced. Some of you are questioning, is neckbone a faggot there? And I don't mean to use those terms. I'm talking hood slang here. Okay? So LBG, you know I love you. I don't want to hear it, man. Okay? You know how we talk. Or Bobby might be saying, is Shirley Ann looking at some pussy there? Is she looking at Josie Ann ass while she walking? Or it looked like when she look in this woman's face, it looked like she really getting dreamy-eyed here. You having some questions about your lover. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Well, here's the confirmation. The spirit wants you to know that this person goes both ways, and they haven't let you know that yet, okay? All right. And for some of you Cancerins, I want to let you know to the Cancer and sisters to whom this resonate with. This man is a head monster. Now, when you hear me say that he's a head or she's a head monster, that means this person likes a lot of head. And this man here, Cancer sisters, he loves a lot of head. He loves people giving him blowjobs here. He like messing with younger girls on top of that. Just, barely 21 here. They're pretty young. He like threesomes a lot here. Like, two women sucking on him at the same time. That type of get up. He like wild parties that's produced from this drinking and pills here. Okay? Some of them you haven't seen them in 2 and 3 days. And when he cheats or when she cheats, it's not always with the opposite sex. It is with the same sex, okay? And again, back to some of the people that they're messing around with. Now, when it's time, you Cancering, you're a decent person. Clean, well-kept, intelligent, respectful, self-disciplined, self-control, got it going on. You are in your right mind. But for some of these people that this your partner is messing around with here, Cancering, don't have, like I said, nothing on you. Just straight up purity, raggedy motherfuckers, okay? Now, there has been times, Cancering, you wanted to get busy with your partner. But this motherfucker dick wouldn't even get up for you. Or she didn't have no sexual arousement for you. But from what I'm looking at, the people that they dealing with outside of you is straight trash. And I'm wondering for this man, how can he allow his dick to be raised up with this trash here that I'm looking? I hate a man like that. Now let's go up to the brothers. Got a bad woman at home. More than a 10. His dick won't rise up for her, but he'll find the nearest crackhead, trash tripping bitch, and his dick will rise way up for her, and would then get the woman pregnant on top of that. You ever seen cases like that? But let's move, y'all. Anyway, this is the type of things that he's or her doing behind your back. And for some of you, you're going to put a stop to this because you're going to walk up on this person and catch them up in the act. It's going to be a lot of catching your partner in the act. I said 2020 is the year of karma. What good you did will come back up on you. What evil you had rendered will come back up on you too. This is the year of karma here. Be wise. Now let's move. For some of you, if it had not happened already, it's going to be. Because for some of you Cancerins, like I said, they dick or they cat won't get aroused for you, but they would allow their dick to rise up for a crackhead and for some bum trash there. All the while, when they get around you, for some of you Cancerins, you invisible. And they have treated you like you was the invisible man or you was the invisible woman. But they'll see that crackhead or that tramp bitch out there or that gigolo pimp motherfucker out there. They'll see them all day. Because remember, I told you this person really does need healing from childhood issues. And without those issues being dealt with, that's an indicator and a sign that you're dealing with someone that has no self-love. And this is what's diluting their character of who they will sleep with. This is why they have no shame in their game about fucking around with a crackhead or a gigolo or a pimp motherfucker. Okay? All right, well, let's move, y'all. Anyway, like I said, for some of you Cancers, you're going to be getting wind of this, and you're going to be catching your partner in the act with that trash, okay? And some of you, this is going to be the last straw. You're going to leave, okay? The Spirit is advising that for some of you, if you have not already, well then soon come. If you do not leave this person, because the card here is saying to some of you Cancers to protect your body. To protect your body. If I wasn't doing that blackout, I would hold this card up for you can see for yourself what I'm saying. Some of you women at this time, not saying, I'm just going to throw this out there, and I'm not throwing it out there, I'm giving it up because the Spirit is telling me to say it, because I'm only going to give you what God loves, and that is the truth, okay? Some of you women, you might have a bacteria infection at this time, okay? And that too could also be caused from that cheating in the next room due to your partner. The Spirit is most definitely is telling you to be wise and to use protection, but overall not to sleep with this person any longer, because this person at times is going raw dog with them trash motherfuckers out there. Okay? Some of you had learned that you did get burned with an STD from your partner, okay? And it stunned you, and it, words couldn't express how this really made you felt, because this person never done this before. But for some of you, that is how you knew something was going on. I'm hearing for some of you, you was rocking with this person for years, and not one STD has shown up. And this person knows that you are very super dog loyal. And so when that news got back to you, they had to go on and confess it. Okay? And that is how that news was exposed. I know it was strange how the Spirit had to do it. But for some of you, you was lucky to come out of there with a bacterial infection, okay? And those bad enough, And some of you, if you don't come up out of here, you're going to have something worse. Because it looked like the bacteria infection for some of you sisters was a light warning from the Spirit. A light warning to give you some indication that this person is not who they say they are when you're not around. To give you some indication to protect yourself before a worse disease be passed on to you. One that would take your life, okay? All right. Well, anyway, it's showing that after you have bust this motherfucker up, when you found him out, that you took and left, okay? All right. Because, you was wondering what happened to your self-worth. Your self-worth was wrapped up all into this man's or this woman's no good behavior. Your self-worth at the time when you was dealing with this person was just as bad, because you didn't even know who you were. And you too, Cancer, could be needing a healing from childhood issues, so that way you can learn how to self-love yourself. Okay? Moving on. Now, for those ones that all of this had happened to, only to those where it resonate with, it looks like you had took a departure from this negativity here, because it was very negative.